up? Emmy Mac with you for Lansdowne TV, and we're here today with the legends from Egoism. How you doing, guys?
We're doing well, thank you.
Very good, very good. All right, now we are here at the iconic Lansdowne Hotel in Sydney. So, first question, I got to know, do you guys have any particular standout memories of either moments or gigs?
We got so many.
Ooh.
Well, we
Give me a listicle.
I remember I snuck in here when I was 16, and it was right before it closed, and I saw Richard in Your Mind, and it was fully inspiration, fully one of those moments where you're watching the band, you're like, I want to do this. This needs to happen.
That happened to you. Right?
So they played here maybe probably a year ago now, a year and a half ago. It was exactly, really.
Oh my God, happy military anniversary.
Oh my gosh. Well, they played their set, and at the end of their set, they played, Do It Faster? They played that song 3 times because they were so drunk. The third time they played it, they're like, who wants to hear it a third time? And everyone's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And I walk on the stage, and I go to Ian, the vocalist, being like, hey, can I play the drums? And he's like, yeah, sure, I guess. Can you do it? I was like, yeah, I can do it. Just give me the sticks. And
Could you do it?
I went up to the drummer. He gave me his sticks, and I played the song, and I nailed it. It was really cool. It's one of my, it's a really fun memory. Yeah.
Let's just talk about the local music scene, because we love Sydney. But if you could change, I guess one thing about the industry here to make it a bit better, what would you change?
I was actually thinking about this the other day, where I was watching this YouTube video, someone just going in an in-depth discussion about the origins of a lot of British 90s music, and I was thinking about how much of a community it took to kind of create these scenes. And I think if I could change one thing about Sydney music, I think Sydney music is fantastic. I just think that there's not enough people that are invested.
Camaraderie?
Yeah. So the people that are really invested in Sydney music are amazing, and truly some of the best music fans and music creators in the world. But then there's 3.5 million other people that literally go about their days and don't engage in the underground scene at all. And I think it's sad, because I think that, underground music, live music, just recording music in Sydney is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I just think it's sad that a lot of people are missing out on that joy in that kind of way. And instead of doing that, they're waking up at 5 a.m. to go for a run, which probably makes them feel pretty good about themselves. But I wouldn't know about that. I don't know. Hats off.
Amen.
But I've made my choice.
Good answer. No, totally agree. I've been kind of craving a banh mi, and I heard that you guys were kind of the experts on where I can kind of go to get the best banh mi in Sydney. So
we all grew up along the Bankstown line, so we kind of just have grown up around a lot of Vietnamese food and culture our whole lives. So I would say best banh mi in Sydney. It's a hot debate. My personal favorite is Alex and Rolls in Marrickville. I think a lot of it is also because they're just very rarely open, and even when they are open, they sometimes just don't even serve rolls. It kind of creates a bit of an allure, a mystique that puts them above the rest. But I would say shout out to Lee's Bakery in Campbelltown, where Adam's from.
My favorite is that new one in Bankstown. What's the name of that one? What's the name of that one?
It's banh mi phuong. Terrible pronunciation. 18 or something like that?
Yeah, something 18. It's banh mi 18, and it's really good.
I think we have enough information to be able to Google that and figure out what it is.
Just look up the highest rated banh mi on Google Maps in Bankstown, honestly.
Next time I'm
Pretty
in
new.
Bankstown.
I've only been there twice, and it's fucking delicious. It's really good.
All right. Okay, cool. We got some hot leads here. Thanks, guys. Any more banh mi shout outs before we move on?
There's so many. Lee's is up there. I think that Ho's Bakery in Sydenham. Okay, Ho's Bakery is a special case because if you get a regular pork banh mi, it's extremely average. No shade to Ho's. I love you guys. But if you get their pork chop banh mi, they fry a pork chop to order and they put it in the banh mi. That is a 10 out of 10. And
we get some hacks here.
Yeah, so it's different. Alex and Rolls and banh mi phuong 18. Anything you get on the menu, it's great.
It's a good time.
This one, not so much, which brings them down in the ranking, essentially.
I'm looking for inspiration. Like my band doesn't have like a pre-show kind of like chant or song. We've been trialing a bunch of options, but we haven't found one yet. Do you guys have something like that? Like before you play a show, like you get into a huddle or sing or like do a
Yeah,
chant?
yeah. We
Okay.
get into a huddle and we normally just like look at each other very kind of nervously, and then we're like, all right, confidence, aura, let's do this.
It's basically just a reassurance, essentially, to each other. Like it's like everything is done. The stage is ready. We can walk on.
Yep.
It's ready, and it's now time to switch into performance mode. And that performance mode means max confidence and max just like ability, essentially. And it's actually quite important. Like every time that we don't do it, every time we forget to do it, set doesn't feel as good.
I also think it locks us in with each other.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
think that, and I also think with what you were saying before, Adam, about nerves. I think for me, it's rather than feeling like anxious, nervous. It's more like the beginning of adrenaline rush.
Yes.
The beginning of an adrenaline rush when you're getting like the. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you
Rather
f-
than
It's
being
like-
like
yeah.
scared, it's more just like hyped.
channeling it into
It's
like
we're-
positive energy.
Yeah, it's like we're about to hop on a roller coaster together, and we're just a bit like, oh, like, let's do this. Like,
Yes.
let's have fun. Like, let's enjoy this.
And do you feel like it's
So-
also important just kind of like
Yeah.
aligning yourself, being like, okay, we're in this together, like rather than sort of, because when when you're nervous, it's usually like a very internal, like isolated feeling. But if you're, when you're sort of putting that in like,
It's comforting.
yeah,
I think it's comforting when we're all talking to each other, being like, let's do this. Like, let's enjoy ourselves. We've practiced, we've rehearsed so hard for this. Like, let's do this. Let's show people what we're about, and let's put on a good show for people, because I think that's really important. I mean, obviously that's very important, but that's what we really, I think we really care about that. Like, we really care about that. And so I think when we huddle together, that's like an affirmation of that ethos that we have.
I truly see it as like a final check, essentially. Like it's like, because I think just, we do so much ourselves, and we drive to all these shows, and we set up, and we do all this work, like literally just so much work, constant, non-stop, and then suddenly we're about to get on stage, and we need like a circuit breaker. We need like
Totally.
something to be like, okay, stop worrying about every little detail and just become a rock star, essentially.
I love that, you guys. How do you guys sort of manage to stay mentally well, physically well during the rigors of tour?
I mean,
Minimal drinking, probably. That is the big, that's the big one. I think
All right, guys, let's talk about local music. Dropping the GPS right here in Sydney. I want to hear about, give me 5 artists that you guys are super hyped on right now that we should all be across and keep an eye
it's
on.
going to be really hard to keep it to 5, but okay, so last weekend I was at the album release party for DDD. Scout and I were both there. It was like a street party in Chippendale outside like just a clothes shop.
Sick.
We had like 250 people there climbing on the roofs, hanging
More
off
than
things.
that.
You reckon?
There was more than that. Yeah. There was like 300-400 people.
Yeah.
What?
It
Did
was
the cops come? That's crazy.
no cops. Fully just good vibes. Everyone just like having a really great party.
Hell yeah.
Great music, like great music,
Yep.
great album, fully underground. Like I hate saying the word underground, but like as in like no, they're not getting any industry support type thing. Like this is like if
Yeah.
you know type thing. DDD, probably my top pick of the year, best album of the year from Sydney, I'd say.
All right, awesome. What else we got, guys?
Godtet. They're like they're a jazz band, but they make sort of lo-fi, weld sounds, somewhat field recording, but just incredible musicians. Live, like incredible. Their drummer Tali is like one of my favorite drummers ever. Like he's incredible, and they just make amazing music. And I don't think people don't talk about them enough, but I think they're incredible, and I listen to them quite often. So, yeah.
Sick.
I think my one's going to be Hannah Brewer.
Love Hannah
Yeah,
Brewer.
I love her. I love that song Dollar Shop Souvenir. It's a great song. She's also a great person. She's a really fun person to hang around. I saw her at Yuli's on Friday, and she let me try on her chainmail hat that she has, because she has a whole chainmail outfit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Slay.
I'm riding with her tomorrow, so yeah.
Okay, all right.
I also say Solly. Probably Solly is like
I love Solly.
he's like I think he's probably the best rapper in Sydney right now. Again, his EP that he put out this year was amazing. Like, also like genuinely groundbreaking as well. Like, there was stuff in there I was like, this is fresh. Like, this is actually genuinely fresh. I was at the DDD show that I mentioned before. He was there. We're hanging out afterwards. We're like literally just all a bit drunk, and we're just sitting at a table, and he just started freestyling, and it was like, you know, sometimes people start freestyling and like, please stop. With him, it was like we were in hysterics. Like, we were actually like, how are you coming up with this on the spot? And it was on the spot because he was referencing things in the moment.
Oh my God.
So I was just like, okay, you're one of the GOATs. Like, you're
That's
literally
incredible.
like, you are a rapper. Like, you can do this. Like,
You're like, how does your brain work that fast?
exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, how does your brain work that fast?
Yeah.
And he's also an amazing producer as well. So it's like, the fuck can't he do, you know?
Shout out, Solly.
Yeah.
How important are venues like the Lansdowne for the music community and for artists as well who are coming up?
I think, I mean, obviously they're very important. And I think that particularly just as people that are like very involved in, and like we're very tapped into city music at all levels in that kind of way. And I see Lansdowne as like quite a good, just like one above the very underground kind of thing. And
It's
I think
kind of
that's
like a graduation.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like if you can play the Lansdowne main room, then that's good. And everyone knows it as such. It's got that reputation in that
Yeah.
way. And I think that's very important as we're kind of going into this new landscape of less venues based on lower drinking rates and just kind of general more social isolation within youth. I think it's very important to have somewhere that is accessible in that kind of way. Shout out, Sagan.
Hey.
And yeah, I mean, like, generally we wouldn't be anywhere without venues like this. I mean, we just played to 300 people up there just like 2 weeks ago, and it felt like an achievement as a band. And I think that
It is. Like, it totally is.
yeah, and we wouldn't be able to do that if we didn't have this venue. So
Yeah, well, I remember a couple of years ago we played here. I forgot who we supported, but I remember while we were sound checking, I just remember us kind of like joking around, being like, one day we're gonna sell this thing out. I fully remember us doing that, and like that was a real goal. That was a real goal of ours. So it is quite surreal that we did that only like 3 weeks ago. I think it was actually very surreal because we've seen so many great shows here. And I think we've always wanted to be that band on that stage doing that show in front of all those people as well. So, yeah, the Lansdowne it's like a pillar in the Sydney music scene. Like, it's a pillar. It's a platform. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Gonna wrap this up with just like a little round. I mean, you guys are from Sydney, so I'm expecting you to ace this, but no pressure. All right, I'm just gonna ask you a couple of questions and you tell me the right answer. I'm gonna give you a couple of options. All right, first of all, it's all about Sydney. Pots or middies?
Schooners.
I'll accept that. I think we can accept that as a correct answer.
what are you doing getting a MIDI?
Why are you getting
me.
a midi?
Get out of here with your MIDI.
Yeah, I think that's. I think they just won the whole round with that answer. All right, Palmer or Palmy?
I don't know because I don't think
I think it's palmy.
I think it's palmy.
It's
I think
palmy.
it's a schnitzel. Get a schnitzel instead.
Yeah, I
Just a
prefer
shitty
Whole argument about this off camera.
We did.
I like to go parmigiana.
Parmesan.
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 Parmesan. But NRL or AFL?
It's NRL.
It's NRL. Oh, yeah,
It's
you're
NRL.
You're from Campbelltown.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll watch
Easy
both.
one.
I will avert my eyes both times.
Potato scallops or potato cakes?
Scallops.
Yeah, scallops. All right, last one. All right, is it rock, paper, scissors? Paper, scissors, rock, or scissors, paper, rock? Scissors, paper, rock. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I knew you guys would come through.
Where did you go to school if you don't do it like that?
Seriously, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody talks enough about this. There's a huge division in this country with how to play scissors, paper, rock.
Do people not sing the song?
They don't. They have a different song, man. I don't know.
Which
It's weird.
I
It's
have
real
a
weird.
last question.
Okay.
Last question.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
all
ask you a
right,
question now.
Okay.
Is it jigging or wagging? This is the real Sydney division, if you ask me.
wagging. I'm from this.
No.
Whoa,
Jigging,
okay, all right, we've got this-
jigging.
What? I've never
Southwest
even
Sydney
heard of
is
that before.
jigging. I think
Dude,
North
I'm
Sydney,
from the
anything
sunny
north.
coast. It's wagging.
Anything north is wagging.
I was like, oh, okay.
Inner
I
West,
see.
Inner West is
I'm
jigging.
I'm a lowly
Like very much Inner West jigging.
jigging.
Yeah. Fully.
I hate that. So
Wagging is
much.
what old people say.
Oh,
Also, I love that
You
both
damn
the
kids.
words sound like they could be like
dance
slang.
moves.
Oh,
like
no, no.
dance moves.
No, I was thinking like a pseudonym for like whacking off. Like they both sound like that.
Oh, okay. Reminds me
it's a
about it.
jig. You're
Jigging,
doing
wagging.
You're jigging. Yeah, you're jigging.
This is
You might-
interesting.
you might
Alright,
have
I'm
the
going to
gutter
take this
scout.
But I'm
question
sorry,
to the
wagging?
people. Wagging, yeah.
What does that even
It's
mean?
cute. It's like a dog, you know, like wagging its tail. I didn't think it
I
was
mean, what
weird.
does jigging mean, really? Yeah.
Yeah, jigging. Like getting jiggy with it. Now I sound like an old person. I'm going to go now. All right. Love you, Egoism. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.